The brothers thank you with the wide grin. Soon, many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who was gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually, you find her watching from afar. Hogan returns at that moment, introducing you to his son and wife, and you soon set out again. We have a lot more people. Oh good, we got more supplies. Alette marches quietly alongside the caravan, a little distant since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Olief approaches you both. So yeah, she's not okay with what we did. Alette, I have something for you. Olief has gathered up the long banner of the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skogir. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out later. I don't know. Oh, then that means we're both quiet from when Alette unfurls the banner. Olief has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of your families who had lived in Skogir throughout the years, just as is done on every banner in every town. I wish she were here, but I'm kinda glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with all this. Dredge, leaving home, and... Why did you have to kill those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. They would have killed others. I'm more worried about why you disappeared. I had to make a hard choice. It's a hard choice, because the Dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but I don't want to kill a person. Please. Are you mad at me? No. I'm glad you don't want to. Then her face thinks again. I guess I would do it if I really had to, but do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know, Dad. I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together, sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skogir is your burden now. This is actually really good. Ooh, we can talk to What's-Her-Face. Because, you know, important. Let's talk to What's-Her-Face. How are you doing, Odd? I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny, my father named me Albief before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? I never cared for that expression. It means you're going to be okay. People look up to you. People look up to you. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to be known for handling my feelings. What? Okay. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. I'm not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you? Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why me? Your family, you should carry it. What would you have done? Huh. Why me? He always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it, but I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave, or banners would be divided. I think they would follow you. I would vouch for you. You're probably right. I would vouch for you. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. It's not just our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us? I think this is what has to happen. Maybe this was meant to be... This is what it means to be a strong woman. I'll do my best. I rely on you. Oh. I love how there's always an option that's like, huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. She looks sideways, eventually giving over a timid smile. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've heard or the sweetest. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. It'll be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder and she heads back to the camp. +5 for now. Neat. Heroes. Let's see who we can upgrade. We can upgrade you again. Yeah! Improve his ability. Higher stats. Increased rank, but it costs 10. Well, you know what? He's like one of the only people we have that does not plus armor, one strength, one one will per turn. This might be why he's okay. That is too good to not give to the tank. Alright, so we have 2 points available. We can't upgrade that anymore. We can upgrade the amount of damage he does to armor, which early on is probably a good thing. Yeah. So we want to break their armor as much as possible, because then we can break their face as much as possible. Yeah! Okay, we can promote him for 5. Yes. We can give him an item. Yep. Yeah. Let's do that. Again, I'm just thinking early battle, we hit them hard, we don't have to worry so much. Injured. Alette, you are here with us. Okay, perfect. The more stats we have, the better. And I think we're ready to leave. We can train, we can rest, we probably should train some more, but you know what? Meh. So we're gonna keep going. In a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Wish the fighters well, see them off with extra supplies, remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. You think you'll survive out there on your own, tell them they're needed here. It's their right. Wish them well. You nod your understanding. Kin is kin, you say. Do what you must to protect them. The man clasps you on the shoulder and the fighters depart. We lose fighters. It's kind of sad. I am interested in why we need fighters. Okay. Complaints of Rough-Sinter's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbles over some tent ropes, pulled the snag canvas through the campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and half-steer leg before leading him to you. Punish him physically, ban him from camping near others in the future. This man drinks nothing but water from now. Nothing but water from now on. Groggily agrees, slurring his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you doubt it'll be long before Rofnir manages to find another drink, whether you'll allow it or not. I was thinking that was going to be a more like, this is not happening. Okay. Dredge! Shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Rofnir, the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull out their weapons. Scout return with no sighting, and furious men surround Rofnir. Banish the drunkard from the caravan. Let your clansmen deliver justice. Ready yourself against Dredge, just in case. There'll be time for that later, you tell the men. For now, we take no chances. A full day of uneasy rest passes with no sign of Dredge. The caravan is annoyed by the scare and the delay. Eventually, Rofnir bursts into laughter, and you're sure there never were any Dredge. Not long after, Rofnir goes missing. Nobody searches for him, or seems to mind. Okay. Oh no, he's gone. Ha! That's why you don't be a nuisance in town.
Thriving city. The walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Yay, we did it. I never noticed, but that's me. Yeah. You jostle through followed crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostviller for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Olia finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody is being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Blockbalker, Greyhorn, people from Beatra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. The chieftain of Frostvale has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gate. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We're getting in the walls somehow. I want to know more about what's going on in there. Let's lay low for now and see what happens. Where else could we go? I don't know what to do. They're not letting us in here. Really, our only options are to either force our way in somehow, which could lead to war, or we could look to go somewhere else. Where else can we go? With our whole caravan? South, but Skimhorn and Borsgard are so far away they may as well be horseborn land. The Dredge are moving south. If we keep going west, we might get out of their path. Wyrmtoe is half as far as Solon and full of Varl. And across the waste, these people won't make it. I don't like any of these ideas. It's because they're all bad. There's no point talking about leaving. We have to get in there. Alright. We're getting in somehow. I can get that gate open. See if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. I was going to break it. Just push really hard. I like him. Okay. So we can mess with our heroes. Market. We need supplies. 10 days worth is what I like having. We've already got one of these. Let's see. -1 drawing aggro. That is good. And Spalin Dust. +2 armor. Okay. We are buying this. We're going to equip one of our archers with it so that they're less likely to be attacked. The only archer we have with that ability. Okay. We're taking this away. And we're giving you... Yes. Less likely to be attacked is good. Plus, Hogan will benefit from being able to dodge because he's a melee fighter. So he should be within melee range constantly. So let's see. Oh, 3 armor damage with a knockback. Nice. Oh, so I have this ability now. There's 1 point of armor for... Oh, this is a passive ability. Turn the favor triggers every time the shield banger takes damage, blah blah blah. Should have known this a while ago, I bet. Ah, well. Everyone's still alive and well. You need to get some kills, Rook. Alright. There's nothing to do but the gates now. You approach the gates, where hundreds of people have gathered. In the trodden, bloody space in front of the door, several pin-cushioned bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belong there. Oh. Archers up on the wall make clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason, when they're not flinging stones or curses. However, do you really expect to push these gates open, find out more from the crowd, or shout at the guards on the wall? That's not gonna work. Leave the gates and try something else. See what Ivor has to say. I'm willing to try, grunts Ivor, despite sizing up doors that look like they could hold back an army. And when men start shooting arrows and pouring out to stop you, Then we kill them, he says. You're not sure this is the most sound plan. Okay, give it a shot. We're not doing this. Not yet. This is a terrible idea, you say. We don't even know how many are in there. Ivor folds his arms. He seems almost relieved that you didn't have him live up to his earlier boast. Okay, so let's talk to the crowds. You spend an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple of days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gate, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. Shout at the guards, leave the gates and try something else. Shouting will not work. You leave the crowds and head back down the hill. There are a lot of people gathered around the rest of the houses, says Old Dad, pointing. Maybe we can find help there, or at least make ourselves useful.